On every spiritual journey, there comes a moment when the familiar begins to feel restrictive. Initially, it may be as subtle as a gentle breeze nudging you towards a new direction. Gradually, it becomes evident that the things we have clung to, our habits, beliefs, and fears, are no longer sources of strength. Instead, they have transformed into chains that bind us to an outdated version of ourselves. Individuals who are deeply spiritual heed this call. They comprehend that true growth and evolution do not entail accumulating more in life. It is not about acquiring titles, accolades, or possessions. Rather, it is about letting go. It is about shedding the unnecessary, liberating ourselves from what no longer serves our higher purpose. They understand that genuine freedom does not stem from control or power, but from releasing. However, letting go is no easy feat. It requires courage to depart from the familiar, even when that familiarity has become burdensome. It demands strength to break away from old patterns, toxic relationships, or the need to constantly please others. This journey is not for the faint-hearted. It is for those who are willing to confront themselves and trust that, beyond letting go, they will discover something greater: peace, clarity, and a life in harmony with their authentic selves. Today, we will delve into the 7 things that highly spiritual individuals choose to relinquish. These decisions are not made lightly. They are deliberate choices to reclaim their energy, joy, and connection to the divine. They do not quit these things out of weakness, but out of a profound understanding that letting go creates space for inner peace, growth, and the profound fulfillment that arises from living authentically. Let us embark on this journey together and uncover the 7 things that highly spiritual individuals release as they ascend into their true selves. Quitting the need for external validation. One of the key traits of highly spiritual individuals is their ability to relinquish the desire for external validation. In today's fast-paced and interconnected world, it is all too common to fall into the trap of seeking approval from others. We often gauge our self-worth based on the number of likes on a social media post, the comments we receive from friends, or the accolades bestowed upon us by colleagues. However, this relentless pursuit of external validation is akin to chasing shadows. It is ultimately unsatisfying and can leave us feeling hollow. Highly spiritual individuals understand that seeking validation from others is fleeting and often superficial. They recognize that true validation comes from within, from how they perceive themselves rather than how others perceive them. This realization brings about a profound sense of liberation. By releasing the need for external validation, individuals can cultivate a deeper relationship with themselves. This shift encourages self-reflection and nurtures self-acceptance. These individuals learn to embrace their unique qualities, imperfections, and personal journey without comparing themselves to others. They come to understand that their true worth lies in authenticity, in staying true to themselves rather than conforming to external expectations. As they develop this inner strength, they find fulfillment not in external applause, but in the quiet confidence of knowing who they are and what they stand for. By letting go of the need for validation, highly spiritual individuals open themselves up to true empowerment and authenticity. This shift allows them to forge a deeper connection with their essence, leading to a life lived more fully and freely. In essence, the decision to relinquish the need for external validation paves the way for a more authentic and fulfilling existence. Quitting negative self-talk. Highly spiritual individuals understand the importance of eliminating negative self-talk from their lives. Our inner dialogue can often be a significant barrier to personal growth, filled with self-doubt, criticism, and judgment. Many of us have an internal critic that magnifies our insecurities, whispering falsehoods such as, "You're not good enough," or "You'll never succeed." By recognizing the power of their words, both spoken and unspoken, these individuals take control of their inner voice. They realize that negative self-talk not only damages their self-esteem, but also hinders their ability to recognize their true potential. By breaking free from this toxic habit, they transform their inner dialogue into a source of encouragement and empowerment. Instead of dwelling on mistakes or imperfections, highly spiritual people practice self-compassion. They replace critical thoughts with affirmations that highlight their strengths, progress, and worthiness. This shift in perspective creates a positive feedback loop, fostering resilience and confidence. By letting go of negative self-talk, they allow their authentic selves to shine. They approach their journey with kindness and patience, understanding that growth often involves challenges. This nurturing approach helps them develop a more loving relationship with themselves. leading to greater peace and clarity on their spiritual path. Quitting toxic relationships. One of the key practices highly spiritual individuals engage in is the act of letting go of toxic relationships. It is widely understood that the connections we maintain play a significant role in shaping our experiences and influencing our energy, mindset, and overall well-being. While human connection is essential, not every relationship contributes positively to our spiritual growth. Highly spiritual people possess a heightened awareness of the dynamics within their relationships. They are able to discern which connections drain their energy and provoke negativity, and they understand the detrimental impact toxic relationships can have on their personal growth and spiritual journey. This awareness empowers them to make conscious choices that prioritize their mental and emotional health. Choosing to end toxic relationships is an act of self-preservation, rooted in the belief that they deserve relationships that uplift and support them. It is not an act of malice, but rather a decision made in the interest of their well-being. By distancing themselves from negativity, they create space for healthier relationships to thrive, connections that inspire, support, and encourage authenticity. By releasing toxic relationships, highly spiritual individuals deepen their understanding of love, which is founded on respect and kindness. They come to realize that surrounding themselves with positive influences is crucial for their personal growth and evolution. This shift leads to the development of profound and meaningful connections that nourish their souls. Ultimately, letting go of toxic relationships empowers highly spiritual individuals to thrive and embrace life more fully. They recognize that the quality of their connections significantly impacts their spiritual journey, prompting them to cultivate relationships that truly reflect their highest selves. One of the key traits of highly spiritual individuals is their ability to overcome the fear of change. Change can often be intimidating, evoking feelings of uncertainty and anxiety. Many people tend to hold on to the familiar, even when it no longer serves them, out of fear of the unknown. However, those who are deeply spiritual understand that change is an inevitable part of life and is essential for personal growth. These individuals acknowledge that every new beginning requires leaving something behind. Instead of resisting change, they embrace it as an opportunity for transformation and self-discovery. This shift in perspective allows them to see change as a chance to evolve and broaden their horizons. By letting go of the fear of change, they empower themselves to step outside their comfort zones and explore new experiences and possibilities. They come to realize that growth often occurs in moments of discomfort. By confronting their fears, they open themselves up to new paths and opportunities that are in alignment with their true selves. Embracing change not only leads to personal growth but also brings unexpected blessings and valuable lessons. It teaches them resilience and adaptability, reminding them of their inner strength to navigate life's uncertainties. As they release their fears, they create space for new adventures, relationships, and insights that enhance their spiritual journey. One of the key traits that highly spiritual individuals possess is the ability to refrain from comparing themselves to others. In today's world, where we are bombarded with a constant stream of information and images, it can be all too easy to fall into the trap of measuring our own worth against that of others. Scrolling through social media, we often come across friends, influencers, or celebrities who appear to be living perfect lives, which can trigger feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and envy. However, those who are spiritually evolved understand that comparison is a joy stealer. They acknowledge that each person's journey is unique, shaped by their own experiences, challenges, and lessons. By breaking free from the habit of comparing themselves to others, they are able to refocus on their own path. Rather than evaluating their success through the lens of someone else, they learn to celebrate their own accomplishments, no matter how big or small. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of gratitude for their personal journey, enabling them to appreciate their progress without passing judgment. They come to realize that everyone is on their own timeline and there is beauty in embracing one's individuality. By releasing the urge to compare themselves to others, these individuals cultivate self-compassion and self-acceptance. This newfound sense of empowerment allows them to concentrate on their personal growth and aspirations, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and authentic life. In the end, they find peace in their uniqueness and take joy in the journey they are on, unburdened by the weight of external comparisons. One of the key traits highly spiritual individuals possess is the ability to let go of the pursuit of perfection. In a society that often idolizes flawless accomplishments and unattainable standards, it is easy to become ensnared in the belief that perfection is synonymous with success. However, this relentless quest for perfection can result in burnout, discontentment, and a never-ending cycle of self-criticism. Those who are spiritually inclined understand that perfection is merely an illusion, a fleeting notion that detracts from the beauty of authenticity. They comprehend that it is through our imperfections that we experience growth, depth, and connection. By relinquishing the need for everything to be flawless, they create room for genuine self-expression and exploration. Embracing imperfection allows them to approach life with a sense of curiosity rather than pressure. They acknowledge that mistakes serve as opportunities for learning, and that vulnerability can foster deeper connections with others. This shift in perspective fosters self-compassion, enabling them to embrace themselves as they are, flaws and all. By releasing the pursuit of perfection, they liberate themselves from the shackles of judgment and expectation. They learn to value the journey itself, prioritizing progress over a flawless end result. Ultimately, this acceptance leads to a more enriching, joyful existence, filled with experiences and personal growth rather than anxiety and stress. One of the key traits highly spiritual individuals possess is their ability to let go of resistance to the present moment. In today's fast-paced society, it is common for people to get caught up in thoughts of the past or worries about the future. This constant state of racing towards goals or dwelling on past events often leads to missing out on the beauty and richness of the present moment. Spiritual individuals recognize that life truly unfolds in the present moment. They understand the importance of releasing attachment to what has already happened or what may come to pass, acknowledging that the present is the only time that truly matters. By relinquishing resistance to the present moment, they are able to establish a deeper connection to life itself. By embracing the now, spiritual individuals cultivate mindfulness, enabling them to fully experience the depth and richness of life. They find joy in the simplest of moments, a gentle breeze, the laughter of a friend, or the taste of their favorite food. This shift in focus brings about a sense of peace and fulfillment, anchoring them in the present moment. In releasing resistance, spiritual individuals become more adaptable and open to the flow of life. While planning is important, being fully present allows them to respond to life with grace and spontaneity. Ultimately, this acceptance leads to a profound sense of contentment and gratitude, enriching their spiritual journey. In conclusion, individuals who are deeply connected to their spirituality understand that personal growth and spiritual evolution necessitate the courage to release certain aspects of their lives. By relinquishing the need for external validation, negative self-talk, toxic relationships, the fear of change, comparison, the pursuit of perfection, and resistance to the present moment, they create space for authenticity, peace, and joy to flourish in their lives. While these transformations may present challenges, they are crucial for anyone embarking on a spiritual path. It is important to remember that the journey to enlightenment is not about attaining perfection. Rather, it is about embracing authenticity, being fully present, and embracing the journey with all its highs and lows. As you contemplate these ideas, consider which of these habits may be hindering your personal growth. What steps can you take today to begin the process of letting go? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below as we continue on this collective journey of growth and self-discovery.